Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. It is a beautiful morning. I have had breakfast super early. I had to take all my meds, and I'm taking advantage of my back not being on fire to come outside and check on my little plant babies, do a little straightening up, because I'm thinking I need to plant one of my squashes into the ground. I don't know crap about squash. I just know it's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's not squashing, okay? It's not squashing. So I've asked a few people on my Facebook gardening groups what the heck I should do, but I think I'm gonna prep a spot here in the yard to put it in the yard if I need to. Martin, are you seeing if the kitty nip is growing back? It must be doing something. It looked pretty rough after all that heat, but it looks like he's trying to come back. I was gonna trash it, but it looks like Martin is still enjoying it. You still like it, kitty? Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it be and let it do its catnip thing. But right here is where I think I'm gonna move this thing, and I'm gonna prep the ground here. Hopefully I can before my back gets redonkulous, because it's the only bare place in the yard that I might be able to grow something. So I'm gonna wait to see what my gardening group says, because I don't want to take it out of its pot and then end up killing it. It ain't grown nothing for me anyway, but still I don't want it to die. It's this one, guys. Do any of my gardeners know what the heck? So it's definitely trailing. It has a vine, but I know that these little things are supposed to shoot and root into the ground, but there's no way it can. It's trying to do something, guys, because it has little flowers and it has clusters of what's going to be new flowers. But look at this big bunch. Look at this big bunch of gorgeousness. I want to make sure that these little tendrils right here have room to grow if they need to grow directly into the ground. So I think that's what I'm going to do today before it gets hot. It's only like, it's not even 8 o'clock yet. But I definitely want to give this a fighting chance. This is my zucchini. This one at least gave me one little fruit, little deformed one, but it was a fruit. Maybe I need to ask if I need to plant these in the ground as well. Not sure. Look at my little sweet baby bells. Well, these aren't bells. What are these called? These are the gypsy sweet peppers. These are the gypsy sweets, and they're already starting to grow some new ones. I did have one little baby. Did have one little baby fall down. Poor little thing. But yeah, it's doing its thing. I want to repot this one as well, only because it does grow and it has so many little flowers that are gonna give me some peppers. I kind of want to give it a bigger home, just to let it do its thing. And this is the one I purchased. My friends bought me this one. This is the one I purchased that has never done a thing, but I'm not giving up on it. I'm not. Every one of my jalapeno plants is giving me new blooms. Lots of bloomage. So I'm excited about a new batch of jalapenos, but I think these are going to be all heatless as well. Everyone that I got this year has had no heat. Here's my second jalapeno plant, and you see all the bloomage? You see the little white flowers? Gonna give me some peppers. They're gonna give me some peppers. Look at that. Look at that. And then my third little baby over here. This one is super tall, and it's got lots of blooms as well. Look at that. There's the beginning of a little pepper right there. I mean, at the end of the day, the fact that it produces just makes me happy. Look at what's going on up in there. Look at my Z plants. Remember how bad the Z plants were? They had died off from the heat, and then the fence fell on some of them. Well, this one I cleaned up all the dead, and it's doing pretty good. This one, remember I took the rhizomes out? Remember you guys saw me doing the rhizome check and all that and repotting? This one's got a new little bud forming right here. This one, when I scratch back the dirt a little, the roots are starting to work for me. Nothing happened here. Nothing happening here, but look at this one. Look at that one. So some of the rhizomes I was able to save. Some of them might not have been any good at all. But this one's going to give me a new Z plant. Why you in that dirty chair? Why you in that dirty chair? Mama hasn't even scrubbed that dirty chair. No, no, it don't bother you. The dirty don't bother you. No, it don't bother me none, Mama. It don't. I got it ahead on the mugrajo bijo. Gatito, gatito. Gatito, ponme atención, hombre. Ponme atención. You're gonna stay out here, Fuzzball? I'm about to go repoot or start my pear seedlings, kitty. Yeah, I got it in my noodle that I want to start off some pear seedlings. I found some beautiful red pears. Finally, they're my favorite pear. Beautiful red pears. Ay, kitty chased me. At Walmart of all places. And they're so delicious. And I would like to try my hands on pears. Apparently, 3 or 4 varieties of pears grow really, really good in Texas. I'm out here in my PJs, guys. So I'm going to try with the little red pears. I went ahead and got my seed tray started, and I'm about to drop in some little seeds that I left soaking last night. So I'm going to go inside and do that because the mosquitoes are bad out here, guys. It's September and the mosquitoes are getting me. Okay, so here I have my little starter tray, and here's my little seeds that have been soaking all evening. And I'm just going to get them started. I have 10 seeds and 12 little trays. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just pretending to know. Hope you guys can hear me. I have the TV on in the background. I don't like being in the house without a TV or a radio on because it just makes me nervous. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not when I'm by myself. Okay. So, I'm going to... Dadgummit, they're slippery little suckers. So I'm going to drop one in there. Drop one in each little hole. And we'll see. Even if I don't get any flowering or fruiting trees, I love the plant stage, guys. I don't mind. Like my little mango out there. Even if it never produced fruit or turned into a sturdy tree, just the flowering stage of it, just the growing stage, I think is so neato. I love it. I love it so much. Get out of there, big piece of dirt. Yeah, this is not my Miracle Grow soil. This is the cheaper variety that they have at Walmart sometimes. And I hope that's deep enough. And it has a whole lot of bark and wood and stuff on it. Okay. So now I'm just going to use the water they were soaking in to give them a little drink. Okay, give them a little drink. Here you go. Little pears. Okay. There we go. Put the lid on and set it outside in a sunny spot. And we're back in the 90s, so we'll have a few more of those days. Okay, guys, today I'm on a mission of mercy. Okay. The day we went to the chicken house is the second day that I saw this scraggly, starving gray cat outside. The last time we were there, I named him Willie because the place of the chicken place is called Williams. So I named the kitty Willie, figuring I'd never see him again because there's always stray cats hanging around there. And thankfully the people that are there feed them. The workers there at Williams will feed the little strays, but this one has been there. Okay, had to lie down for just a little bit because my back is starting to do a twinge thing. And I got stuff to do today. I got stuff I want to do today. Stuff I'm doing today. Hope y'all can hear me. I got the fan on. Yeah, I had to come uncrinkle myself. Anyway, back to the kitty. Like I said, there's always a lot of strays out there. But this one hasn't left. He's been out there, I'm assuming, for a month now. Because the last time I went was maybe two weeks ago. We went to get chicken and the kitty was there in the flower bed And I gave him some chicken livers. And when we went earlier in the week, I looked in the same spot in the flower bed thinking he'd be there, kind of hoping he wouldn't be. Maybe he has a home or whatever. And I didn't see him, so I'm like, okay, he was just one of the regular Williams chicken strays. But when we were leaving, I noticed a movement out the corner of my eye on the other side, the other little flower bed on the other side, and the kitty was there. And it looked like he was eating something, but I do know that the people there feed them. So what I'm gonna do is what my plan was, because I've been thinking about this poor kitty for days, guys. I can't get this kitty cat out of my head ever since we went and got the chicken. He's so thin, guys. I thought about calling animal control, and I probably am, but our shelter, the one here locally, is a kill shelter, and they only keep the animals for 7 days, and if no one adopts them, then you know. And you gotta wonder, like, which is the crueler fate, you know, being put down or being left to struggle and be hungry and scared, or whatever this kitty's experiencing out in the street. It's kind of like, it's a sad situation, but he is so thin, guys. He's so friggin' skinny. Bones, like you can see his little joints, and it's so sad. And I was tempted to bring him home, but I can't afford to take him to the vet right now, you know, I know they'll check for free, but I know me, I'm gonna want to bring the cat home, and I can't bring a cat home because I don't know if he has diseases and cooties, and you know, there's no guarantee that if I bring him home he'll stay in the yard, which is where he's gonna have to be, because I'm not ready to have a 2-cat home again. But good Lord, I'm huge. I'm sorry, totally distracted by my girth. Anyway, but when my back stops doing what it's doing, I get dressed, and then I'm gonna swing by Williams and give him some food and water, or at least put out some food and water in the bushes. Hopefully I don't get ticketed or told anything. I'm just trying to help a life, and I'm trying to help a fuzzy. But I'm gonna do that, and then I have to go to Walmart. And for the life of me, guys, I cannot remember what the heck it was that I needed at Walmart. I know I needed something, I just can't remember what it was. And I don't really want to be walking around aimlessly like a Nimrod because my back hurts. But I had to go to Walmart for something, and I know it's food related. I have beans on because I'm making enchiladas tonight. So I have to time my beans well. I could go to Walmart after my beans are ready, but I can't stop thinking about the kitty. So I'm just going to go ahead and feed the kitty and then just head over to Walmart. But yeah, I got to add a little more water to the beans. Turn the heat down to low medium while I'm out and about. Because the worst thing a Mexican can do is burn beans or burn tortillas, okay? But I'll see you guys out there. Dug my hole. I hope I'm not dooming this little squash to plant to death. Herbicide. But this is the way I see it. I paid $3 for my plant. I have the free space. I want to give it a fighting chance. I think it needs to be planted in the ground. I don't have patience enough to wait for my gardening group to reach back out to me. So I'm gonna lift it and we're gonna repot it in this hole. Down so it roots if it wants to root. And I want to set this right on top. I don't want to break anything. Okay, so here he is. Is it me or does it look all droopy? Am I being paranoid? Made sure the vine was buried. I added the little decorations that were in the pot with it just so it won't be lonesome. I put the trellis back there in case it wants to climb. What do I know? And I gave it a nice, good soaking drink. So there's the baby. Hopefully it does something. Okay. So I'm in my rocking chair like the little old lady that I am. Got a fan blowing in my face because y'all can see I'm all a pink. But I was just going to plant the squash and I took advantage of the energy that I had and I ended up doing a little more out there than I had planned. But it needed to be done anyway. And as usual, I'll do like 2 or 3 things. I fix 2 or 3 things and mess up 10 or 15 things. So it ain't perfect, but it's better. It's more along the lines of what I wanted. I forget how nice and soothing a rocking chair is. Anywho, it's a little later than I anticipated. It's 9:45. And I wanted to get to the chicken house before they open. Not that I think they'll tell me anything, but just in case they're like, hey, we'll take care of the cat, get out of here. I wanted to go and, you know, see if I can, I don't know what, fall in love and end up with a bony cat at home. I know me, guys. I know me so well. And I cannot commit to another kitty cat. My heart's not ready. My finances are not ready. I'm just not ready for another cat. But I definitely want to help. So I'm hoping that the kitty's out there. I need to get in the shower real quick, freshen up some, rinse off the dirt from my ankles and my feet. Throw on the loosest, most comfiest clothes I have. I'm going to feed a cat and go to Walmart, okay? Who cares? Don't think I wasn't tempted to just cool off, stop sweating, and go in this lovely attire. Look, guys, it says, thank you for leaving me alone. I got it at Five Below. But, yeah, I was tempted. I'm like, look, people are at Walmart all the time in house shoes, slippers, smelling like weed. So I'll smell a little of wet soil and looking like I just came out the yard, which I did. But it's so early. I am fully energized. My back hasn't started hurting yet. I know that's coming. I kind of want to go to Knickknacks and look around. I wanted to go thrifting, but it's too far. And we're supposed to get rain here beginning around 1 or 2. And I don't want to be gone too far. Plus, I still have beans on the stove. Honestly, I cannot leave until my beans are done. They're almost done. Maybe by the time I'm out of the shower and, you know, ready to go, my beans will be done. They smell delicious. They're almost done. I just had to add a little more water in them. Ya mero se me quemaban los frijoles. Ya mero se me quemaban los frijoles. My beans almost burnt, guys. I'm telling you, that's a Mexican travesty. Don't let your beans or your tortillas burn. But anywho, they're almost done. They look beautiful. A lovely cocoa brown. I need chapstick. like a big time, like a big time. I'm gonna say like a mug. Anybody used to say that? Like a mug back in the 80s? I need chapstick like a mug. But anywho, yeah, I'm just trying to cool down. I hate to sweat. I hate it. I'm trying to cool down. I wasn't really sweating because I kept watering everything outside, and you know, I kept getting sprinkled and flash spray back from the hose. But I'm hot, so I'm trying to cool down. And then I'll go freshen up some and head on out to go see how Willie is doing. But I wanted to hang out with you guys. Honestly, just being out there, puttering around, made me feel good. Y'all know this about me. It makes me feel like I'm useful, like I have a purpose. But I suck down this water and go jump in the shower. Okay, I am Walmart fresh. I need to put a bra on, guys. Don't judge the saggy baggy. That's sad. You barely have any boobs and they still... Anywho, don't judge, okay? I haven't put my bra on. I put that on at the last minute, okay? I ain't trying to walk around in that torture device. My hair is still a little damp, which is okay, but it kind of... I don't like it when it sticks to the back of my neck. It's just a little dampy still. But I needed that refresher. I'm putting on some earrings because your girl can't go looking all basic. I am basic. And then if you don't add a little blingage. The scent today is Fall in Bloom. Okay. I've already spritzed it on. I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm going to add one more spritz. You guys, it is so amazing. Fall in Bloom, Bath and Body Works. But I'm going to go make the bed. Check on my beans. It smells really, really good. I didn't smell burnt when I got out of the shower. That's good. I just can't keep adding water because then the soup is not going to be thick enough. If you keep adding water so they don't burn, and then you don't have enough time to cook the beans in that additional water, it's not thick and rich and yummy. So I'm not adding any more water. So I just turned the heat down. They're almost done. I'll turn the heat down and go check on the beans. And then I got to get out of here because I got to go check on Willie. Well, I was going to make my bed. But as you can see, my little garden helper decided he was wore out too. He was out there with me most of the time. He disappeared, chased a few birds. I saw him chase a lizard. He wore himself out. Okay. See how they've cooked down from here to here? The caldito looks rich. Oh my gosh. Rich and delish. Let me taste the caldito. Burn my pico. Nummy. It's delish. Let's look at the bean. Oh, they've already split. The skin is peeling off. I do believe these might be ready. Do you see? Yeah, but see that one right there? You can kind of see the spots on the skin. That one right there at the bottom. You can kind of see the spots on the skin. Let's test a bean. Okay, let's get some beautiful bean footage. These are done. My skin split on them. That's my fault because I kept raising and lowering and raising and lowering and adding cold water to the hot pot. And don't do that because then you end up with split beans and the skin's all peeled off. That is some frijolito goodness. Okay. Beans are done. I'm going to put the lid on them. Take them off the heat. Turn off my stove. We're going to go see Willie. Okay, y'all look with me. See if y'all see a little skinny gray cat. Kitty! I come to feed you. Willie! The employees are just getting here. I hope they don't think I'm staking out the joint. Willie! Oh, like he knows that's his name. That's the name I gave him, darn it. I hope they don't call a popo on me. Talking about somebody stalking and staking the joint. Oh, this car wasn't here. Okay. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. No, I don't see a kitty. Kitty. Let's check over here. Maybe he comes to hang out by the dumpster. I mean, there would be food there, right? Oh, wrong window. Kitty, 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 kitty. I may have to come back around in a little bit. Kitty, 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 kitty. Well, maybe it's too early for the kitty. I mean, the poor baby is struggling, you know. He's probably weak, sleepy, tired. Or maybe he found a home, you know. Maybe he has somewhere safe to be. But since I'm literally across the street, let me roll my back window up. I'm literally across the street from the 99-cent only. I figured, y'all want to go in? Sneak a peek-a-loo? See what's going on up in there? Up in this place? I'm full of energy and I don't want to go home now. My beans are done. I'm going to hang out in the area and then come back maybe for lunch. Not necessarily to eat, but in a few hours and see if Willie came out. guys were not here last time. These little metal owls and turkeys. So stinking cute. These little scarecrow pics. Look at how cute. Oh my gosh. I've never seen that. I've always wanted to try this stuff. But what if it's not good? Have any of you guys ever tried these? They look good. Okay guys, I was in there way too long, but their produce game is on point today. I'm gonna go right back across the street one more time before I head over to Walmart to look for Willie and see if he's appeared. And then on the way back from Walmart, I'll do it one more time. Let's see if he's out here. Here we go again. And this is where he was hanging out last time. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Why do I feel like I'm going to have a popo pull up behind me and be like, lady, what is you doing? You were out here earlier. Kitty, kitty. You were out here early casing the joint. You going to steal our chicken? I do love their chicken though. But I'm not trying to steal nothing. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty. No Willie. No Willie today. No. Okay guys, I've done the loop. Let's head over to Walmart. So I'm in my favorite aisle at Walmart, and the first thing I see is this yarn. Now back in my Melinda day, I would be on the phone with her and be like, girl, they got yarn for $1.50. And it's acrylic and blah blah blah. And then she would ask me thickness and all kind of stuff, and if she wanted some, she'd be like, girl, pick me up some, I'll pay you back. And I would. But now I don't have any yarn folk. This is where I found those step lights, those garden lights. So I tend to come in here to look for gardening tools and accoutrements. Do y'all shop your Walmart clearance or the clearance rack anywhere at any store? Do you have a favorite? Look, oh my gosh, I love these, and he's on clearance. There's those squishy. Oh, I love those. Ooh. Cordless hand mixer. Is that clearance? Is that really a sale? I always say I want one of these, but I don't cook enough real food for one.
Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Aww. How sweet. Well, they say third time's a charm, but not for Mr. Willie. I wasn't able to find him. I went back the third time and figured if I find him, I'll record, you know, I'll record Willie for you guys. I'm not going to stop going back though. It's just weighing heavy on me, so I'm not going to stop going back. I'm going to go to Knickknacks tomorrow because I get bored, and that is right in the same area. So I will go check on Willie. I have the crunchy food. I have water for him. I didn't have a bowl, so I cut the bottom of the water bottle to pour some water in for him. So I'm prepared. I just can't find Mr. Willie. Could not remember until I'd been there a good 20 minutes why I even went. You guys, I needed kitty treats, I needed toilet paper, and I needed body wash. I needed 3 things. 3. While I'm walking around, I found some smoked salmon. Now, I've never had smoked salmon from Walmart. Granted, Walmart is not making this smoked salmon. It's some brand that I'm not familiar with. But I love smoked salmon and haven't had lunch. So I found the smoked salmon. I'm like, oh, smoked salmon on toasted baguettes. Are you friggin' kidding me? So I went ahead and got the little smoked salmon. I got a little French bread roll. And I got the pre-sliced one because I'm lazy. And every time I try and slice a baguette, it gets all squishy. So I'm just going to go home. I'm going to toast up some little baguettes. I'm going to make me a cream cheese spread. I think I have everything. I went ahead and got some chives because I love chives in my cream cheese. I don't know who has chives in the house. Green onion sometimes, but chives never. But I went ahead and got some chives and the smoked salmon. And I'm just going to go home and make my cream cheese spread, which is just cream cheese and lemon juice and sour cream. And I have that at home. So we're going to have a little lunch. It's 1:22. Y'all want to see me make this smoked salmon baguette? Because I was thinking of doing a cooking video, but you guys have already seen me make enchiladas. Tacos, this is the same thing. You guys have seen me do those before. I'll see y'all when I get home. You guys, I think I killed it. It's all droopy. What did I do? What did I do? What have I done? You're still in bed. Are you still in bed? I didn't get to make my bed today because you want to have some salmon? You want to have some smoked salmon with the mommy? Okay, I'm home. I kind of cheated. I got home and I was like really, really hungry. So I went ahead and made the food and I've eaten it. And it was delicious, okay? But I'm going to give y'all a little sneak a peekaloo at what it was that I made. And you're going to see how I made it in the next video that's going to follow right after this one. I just figured, why not? Let's do something a little different. I did a grocery haul. And then making, I don't know why I kept calling them baguettes. Canapé. Okay, a little canapé. I made a little smoked salmon canapé. So, a twofer, I guess. So this is the end of this video. I'm going to straighten up the mess I made. Wash a few dishes. And then wait for little dude to get home. Because, yeah, I started off my day really, really early. And here we are creeping up on 3 o'clock. But thanks for hanging out with me until our next go around. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And like I said, it's a twofer. You're going to see me in the very same clothing in the next video. So don't think I'm sucia, dirty, cochina, no se baña. She don't take a bath. No, it's just the same day. Okay? So until my next go around, I love y'all bunches. Bye. You guys, what did I do?